Osteoporosis is the bone weakness because of the calcium and the vitamin D deficiency. From child age to the older age, the bones are very fragile. They leads to fractures in vertebral bodies or any other bones in the body. Does that the osteoporosis is the important disease in our society to treat, otherwise the morbidity will be high in the human life. Obviously, osteoporosis is treatable disease. Our culture, the people not go to exposed to the sunlight leads to osteoporosis, and then if there is a calcium deficiency, the absorption of the calcium from the food or improper taking of the diet does causes the hypocalcemia. When we found this, the calcium is below 9. When we find that the vitamin D is below 30, that means there is a vitamin D deficiency and calcium does leads to osteoporosis, thus causes the weight loss, thus causes the fractures in the bones, thus causes the bony pains, hair loss and different modalities of skin disease. So when you know it is confirmed by a blood test that you have an osteoporosis disease, and then we should do a bone densitometry which is rules out whether you have an osteopenia. So osteopenia is nothing but osteoporosis. In that situation, we should appropriately diagnosis with the lab test and BMD. Once you rule out that there is a deficiency, we should supplement the person with sufficient calcium or else minimum 500 to 1000 milligrams of calcium per day with supplementation of cholecalciferol or arachidol once in a week with everyday exposure of at least half an hour in the sun. The person should be there in the sunlight early morning underneath the sun with a large area of the body is exposed without clothes. The morning sun is cool so that you will not get the skin burns, hence you should try it in the early morning. Once it is been started, then you start doing the basic exercises to strengthen your muscles around the bones so that the vascularity will be increased to the bone, rather helps you to control the osteoporosis or osteopenia. So this is the way where we should treat osteoporosis. The osteoporosis is most common after 40 age or the children age, where the people ignore the proper nutrition. In older age, especially women, we see a lot of osteoporosis. Osteoporosis disease leads to fractures in the backbones and certain hip bones, leads to fractures of the major joints. In that case, we should diagnose properly and treat the osteoporosis disease in a proper channel.